Here we're going to see a crotch lift. It's actually one of my favorite throws to do off the cage because you can get a big slam out of it without actually spending a lot of energy. Here we go. Close the distance, lock the hands, get your hips in and lift. We hit, we lock the hands, step in and lift. Just like that. Hitting the cage is always a little bit of a surprise, so it gives you a heads up. If you're quick, you know when that butt's going to hit the cage. You should lock your hands right away. When your hands are locked, you want this side, the front side arm, to be underneath. You want the back side arm to be on top. If his hand was free, he could grab my wrist and pull it up. If this outside arm here is on bottom, he can't pull that up. He'll actually pull me into him. And then same thing with his underhook. If they do go for the underhook and they try to pull you up, they're going to pull me into standing. That's great. That's going to pull me closer, get our hips closer. And then on the lift itself, when I drove him, my hips were sticking out, my butt's sticking out. As I've got my lock, I'm going to step my hips in so I'm in a good position. And so that's what we're doing here. Looks like a big lift. I'm just kind of going slow so I can control it. All you're really doing is you're just standing up. And so in previous videos, I've had people that are half my size lift me up just by getting in there, just standing. And then once you know you're going for the ride, here it comes, just like that. When I'm going to direct the fall, I'm using my head pressure and my shoulder. I'm pushing him sideways away from the camera. My knee on the far side is actually going to bump his knee towards us. That way he goes sideways. If I just throw him down, he might get guard on me. He might stand back up. I want him to go sideways so he can get a good break fall so I can pass that guard in the air before he starts to put it. So we pass that knee. I use that shoulder pressure down. I'm still trying to control the throw as much as I can. Take a little bit of oomph out of it. He goes down. He knows how to fall. And there we go. Here we've got another clip with a little bit more resistance in here. So this is one where I had to work for it. I'm reaching. If I was to lift from this position, it's going to take a ton of energy, a ton of strength, possibly even hurt my back because we're similar size here. So once I lock the hands, I walk it in, bring my hips close or bring him to me. He's got that underhook, so his arm is stuck. I'm using my head pressure to push him sideways. I'm using my thigh and my knee to push his legs towards us.